Hey everybody, welcome back to the Carry and Cut YouTube channel. And if you're new here, we sure do appreciate you stopping by and watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. I sure do like, interacting with all you guys, all the subscribers. It's pretty cool seeing all your questions and everything like that. And don't forget to check out our Instagram at carryandcut and also our Patreon at carryandcut if you'd like to. All your guys' contributions are going to go directly back to the channel to buy new knives and new equipment for the channel to hopefully make the quality and the content better for you guys. So today we're going to be looking at the discontinued Benchmade Bedlam 8600 BK. This is a black class knife. It is a tactical automatic, as you can see there, axis lock automatic. So you just pull back on your axis bar and that thing comes flying out. So this is definitely a hard user, tactical inspired 154 CM blade, 4 inches long on that blade. This thing is definitely ready for work. It is a pretty wicked profile, if you would. Also, it's got a nice clip point blade on it, super nice ergonomic handle. You got a nice lock right there, so you can not be afraid of this thing coming shut on you if you really need to get into some serious use applications. Really won't go into what you can do with this thing, but super nice pokey tip on it. Overall, this thing is just pretty scary to look at. If you were on the receiving end of this thing, I surely wouldn't want to be there. And also, another really cool thing about this this knife has this pommel here at the back, and I've seen videos of the Benchmade testing on this thing 10 years ago. I was watching the Benchmade channel, and they were slamming this thing through watermelons, and it was pretty crazy the amount of torture this knife went through on their testing. So, it definitely goes out to Benchmade for their products are normally very hard use and just really well designed. I don't know their old stuff. I've taken a look at some of their other automatics, like the Benchmade Rift. That thing was really cool. All the old Benchmade Barrages, and those things they're just very stout. Awesome work knives. Really, heck, they were putting this thing in whole buckets of sand and wet sand, and they just never gave up. So I think, and they did a test on this when they put it in a vise and pushed on the back of this thing. I think it held like 1,200 pounds of force or something crazy like that, and they really didn't even fail. The axis bar just bent, so it was pretty cool to see what all this knife can go through. And like I say, that action, look how it sure does make a thwack, that's for sure. Knocks your hand back. So this thing is awesome. Let's go over some specs on it. It's got G10 handles. Of course, I said 154 CM blade, 4 inches long a blade. Let's go ahead and get a roller out and check out some actual specs of this thing, get you guys in the frame, try to get better at that. So our tip lined up right there. This thing is, if you include the pommel in it, we're over 9.5 inches, almost 9 3/4 of an inch. Of course, our blade is right at 4 inches. Sharpened edge is 3 7/8 of an inch. This does have a G10 handle on it. Let's go ahead and get a weight on it also. We got a use Miss Carry and Cut's kitchen scale on there again. Let's go ahead and zero that out. Right there we're at 0, we're on ounces. This thing is 7.3, almost a half a pound of knife right there. So this thing is definitely very substantial. I mean, you're definitely going to notice you're feeling, you're going to notice in your pocket is what I'm trying to say. But I think someone that's going to be interested in this kind of knife is not so worried about, weighing themselves down. I don't think they're going to be carrying this in their gym shorts, if you know what I'm saying. So, and that's the whole discussion people have about the weight on knives. I don't really typically understand it. This is coming from my perspective. I don't know what your guys' perspective is on it, but I like to have something a little more substantial. I never wear basketball shorts or running shorts or whatever you want to call it. I don't, or even sweatpants. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm a blue jean kind of guy. In the summertime, I'm wearing jean shorts. So let's go over some size comparisons. So that thing definitely, it makes the PM2 look small, and this is definitely, it's a good size knife. The PM2 is. How about this is our 500 subscriber giveaway knife, by the way. At the recording of this video, we are 414 subscribers. So if you guys could, tell your friends, your family, your aunt, uncle, I even said in the last video, tell your newborn baby to go ahead and subscribe to the Carry and Cut YouTube channel. We're trying to put out the best quality content we can for you guys. And I also forgot to mention that Steven is the one that sent this knife in also. So if we could please give him a really big hand and a shout out. It's awesome. Guys like him are what makes this channel possible. I want to turn this into a knife community, and it'd be really cool if eventually one day we could set up like a knife circle where everybody, could send their knives to each other and, let everybody check them out. So not everybody has the access to really cool knives like these, especially this Benchmade Bedlam. I don't know when this knife was even produced. I know I seen videos of it from 12 years ago, so it's definitely been discontinued for a long time. Let's go ahead and look over this Spyderco Yojimbo too. So this thing is definitely, you know, that overshadows this one also. Video recording or review coming up on this one also. We're gonna do a disassembly on this one, so that's gonna be cool. Make sure you stay tuned for that one. So yeah, this thing, of course, it's gonna be running on phosphor bronze washers, like most of Benchmade stuff is. So the action is just incredible, and this thing is definitely just gonna be a very, very cool user. You know, kind of almost like a conversation starter also. So I brought this to work with me and showed one of the other guys I work with. He's a Benchmade enthusiast, and he's never seen it before, so he really did like it. He thought it was pretty cool. And of course, you're not going to be able to find these anywhere but the secondhand market. And you know, I don't want to say they're hard to find, but you can find them on eBay, and they are very expensive. So some of these are, you know, I seen one for over $2,000, but most of them are around the $300 to $500 range. And yeah, so it's definitely pretty cool. You know, we were looking at that blade the other day, and it had the benchmade.com/pat on it, and we were wondering about if it was going to be a knockoff or not. And I really don't think that this one is going to be a knockoff. I have seen that on the blade on some of even on Benchmade's website. I've seen that on some of them, and this just looks completely different than this Benchmade 940. You know, where it has the Osborne design and it's got the benchmade.com/pat on it. I mean, that it's just the font's not right on it, but this, the 154 CM, it just looks completely a whole lot better. So everything about it, even the trademark logo, we talked about how the trademark R was real big on the 940, and on the Bedlam right there, it's almost microscopic. You really can't even tell it's there. So I have no doubt in my mind that this thing is real. The quality just seems impeccable. I don't know if I've heard some people say that Benchmade's quality has kind of dropped off in the last, you know, couple of years, if that's what you want to call it. And I'm not too sure on that, because I'm not that well versed. I've never handled the new bug outs or anything like that. Not to say I wouldn't like to check them out, because I really do. I'm interested in a couple different models. I know that Redoubt's pretty cool, and if you guys watch the new SHOT Show coverage, they I think it was the 750. It was the first folding knife that they ever came out with the axis lock, and it kind of, you know, put Benchmade on notice. That thing was really cool, and I would really like to be interested in seeing that. And I know some people just aren't the biggest fans of Benchmade because of the pricing and whatever else you may, you know, they all talk about the butterfly tax and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, I'm kind of getting on a rant here. But I just think that they are definitely a great U.S. made company. So, you know, they stand behind their products. They have good warranty. And, you know, you can ship their knives in. You can ship your knives in for forever and get the blade sharpened up on them. So that's pretty cool. You know, I typically don't do that kind of stuff. I like to take the sharpening in my own hands. And I encourage everybody to do that. You know, I think knife sharpening is an awesome skill to learn. It's fun, it's relaxing. You know, it's pretty peaceful. You know, it's something about just sitting down with your knives and playing with them, and especially taking them apart too. I enjoy taking them apart. Now these automatics can be a little tricky. I did try to do a disassembly and reassembly of the other Benchmade auto, and it was just taking me a lot of time, and it took, you know, it required a lot of attention putting these back together. So, and the video was going to be like an hour long, and my phone does not like to upload videos that are that long. So we're trying to upgrade some stuff for you guys, and hopefully here in the future we're going to get a nice laptop that we can upload videos on. But right now we just do not have a need for a laptop in my family right now, so we do not have one. So hopefully that'll be coming here in the near future, and be able to make things a little better for you guys. Maybe even get some editing software and, you know, some cool stuff like that. Maybe we can even upgrade our studio, and we can do some, you know, face reviews, you know, turn the camera around and actually do some cool stuff. So we're hoping, we're getting there. You know, all the support you guys are giving us, all the new subscribers and everything like that, that definitely helps. So guys, just keep coming back. Really do appreciate your support and your loyal watching. So let me know what you guys think about this thing. It is definitely pretty cool. It's too bad they don't make a whole bunch of cool new stuff like this anymore. It just seems like it's all pretty much the same stuff. I really do like that Benchmade readout too. You know, it was a pretty fair price for it also. And the Benchmade grip tilling is another one that seems like a classic, but I've never handled it. So I really do like the sheep's foot blade with the finger hole opening, and that's pretty cool. Definitely cool. So all right guys, I appreciate you watching. Till next time, thanks.